All right, Matthew, you're one of the most experienced guys on this defensive line. Then you got other guys like Ricky and Lee, so it's a very experienced unit. So just what are you seeing? Do you really feel like you guys are, the up front guys, you really think you guys need to kind of carry the way and kind of be the strength of this defense?
I would say so, but we just added so many pieces to the defense side and the offensive side, so I feel like it's kind of hard to isolate just one group. But for sure, yeah, I feel very confident in our group for sure. We have a lot of guys that can play, and the depth is just, it goes beyond.
Matthew, I've been asking guys, Coach Roof talked about sharing your story as part of the kind of process to getting to know your teammates a little bit better. How has that helped you guys bond better as a team when you have so many new faces?
I feel like it's very important because it helps us like gel together and just understand where everybody's coming from. And so when it hits a little different when you're working for a guy that he might not have a good as background as someone else, but it makes you want to work hard for the next man.
Gus has mentioned a couple of times during the preseason that he felt that you guys were soft at times last year. So in what ways are you guys tougher as a defensive unit?
I would say just probably tackling more, just having more periods where we just hitting each other relentlessly over and over and over again. And he emphasized that in the meetings a lot of the times.
Matthew, what does it do for you when you see guys like Lee Hunter and Ricky Barber, pretty much ranked as the top defensive tackles in the conference? Does that motivate you? What does it do for you just knowing that you're in that room with some of the best in the country?
Oh yeah, for sure. That definitely motivates. That makes me want to work way more harder, and for sure. I mean, and congrats to them guys for sure. They're doing their thing, and yeah, for sure, it definitely motivates me. I want to be just like them too.
After being here last year and just, obviously going into this year, you guys talking about the strength of the D-line. You also mentioned there's a lot of talented guys that are brought in on defense, a lot of transfers who have played at a lot of places or played a lot of games in other places. So how much better do you think the defense overall will be this year compared to last year?
I would say definitely a lot more. We got guys everywhere from corner to D tackles to D ends. Like the talent is just crazy to me, honestly. And we just got guys just flying around just wanting to hit people, and I love it.
And they said stopping the run was obviously a really big focus this year. Are you seeing that in practice, that the new guys and the schemes and everything are going to be much better at that, stopping the run?
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. We coming down filling those gaps for sure, and I love it. Like I said, Coach Roof, he's doing an amazing job, and I love this defense so much.
You've had multiple seasons now where you've transitioned to new players coming in, and especially with the landscape of college football now. How do you feel that it's allowed you, since you've been here so much, to adapt and be one of those people to help gel everybody together at a faster pace?
I like it a lot because you got young guys that look up to you and stuff like that. So you always got to be on top of your game and just be able to push through and then help them, teach them.
Can you talk about what it's like to play for a coach like Coach Martin, who is literally one of the best in the country at what he does, and it kind of shows from the development of you guys in your group?
Yeah, he's definitely a great coach. He's very detailed. He makes sure every guy from a walk-on to a scholarship guy, he makes sure everybody gets to teach, and he makes sure everybody gets well developed.
A new number this year. Any significance or any personal attachment to 44?
Nah, I just like the number 44 to be honest. Yeah, I heard a song Lil Wayne, 44 Bulldog, so yeah, I just wanted 44.
Tell me about it a little bit. What's the song about? Why is it?
Nah, I just liked it. It's just iconic statement. I just liked it. Yeah.
So kind of that dog days at camp, it's tough. It's kind of getting the tail end of it, but the light's at the end of the tunnel. 2 weeks, a little bit more than 2 weeks away, you'll be on that field in your first game. Just how much are you looking forward to it, and what do you think this team can accomplish this season?
Man, I'm excited, honestly. I know everybody's fired up. Honestly, I feel like we go to the Big 12 State Championship, honestly, and I can't wait to see what we'll do.
What kind of goals do you have for the season for yourself, and what do you hope to accomplish?
Compared to last season, I definitely want to get a lot more sacks and more TFLs. Honestly, just affect the backfield a lot more.
I know you've put a lot of reps next to John Walker. Where do you feel like he's made the biggest improvements throughout the course of this camp?
I feel like the game slowed down for him a lot more, and he's been able to process more of what's going on, and he's definitely a great player too.
Who's been having a good camp? Maybe on defense, maybe on offense. I don't know. Is there a young guy, a new guy? Is there anyone that's kind of really shining? Maybe a guy that was here last year that's really stepping up. Who's been having a good camp in your opinion?
I feel like there's so many good guys. I can't even single out. Everybody's just doing so good. I'm so proud of them too.
You guys had a chance to use those tablets the last scrimmage. How much is that kind of? Do you think it's going to be a benefit for you guys to be able to see plays as they happen rather than have to wait till afterwards?
Yeah, of course, because we can make that adjustment just like that, which is very helpful instead of waiting all the way to the end of the game, and we can make that quick fix.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, Adam. Thanks, Matt.